friends, Speed Vlog Mike Bailey. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. Veda is dropping me off at the airport in Philadelphia, and we're going to Boston for spring breakthrough. And Veda,
1 mile. Take exit 10.
I feel like
exit 91 east toward Bartram Avenue.
Bartram Avenue?
Yeah. I feel like the face that I just realized I'm making because you put the camera on me, it sort of, it makes it seem like I'm not excited for this week. It's not true. I'm just in traffic trying to get to the airport, and it's lots of traffic.
So you're gonna drop me off. We're gonna barely make it, and then tomorrow you're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
For Collective, WrestleCon, Meet. What's that collective show? That group of show with Deadlock, Stardom, and
Is that Meet? I don't know.
Is that Meet?
It's a whole bunch of shows.
Yeah. There's
Oh.
some other shows happening, but we don't talk about those on this vlog. But so you're gonna do your thing. You're gonna vlog too.
Yeah, I'm gonna vlog too, and hopefully you can watch my sanity decrease by the moment, as usual, during Mania Week. Which again, we call Mania Week, even though there is not going to be any WrestleMania involved.
Well, I made an effort not to call it Mania Week.
I just called it that.
Did you just call it Mania Week? Well, it's gonna be manic. Gonna be manic times. All right. I will see you guys on the plane. It's Boston. Okay, made it to the room. This was a quick, easy flight from Philadelphia. We got delayed just a little bit because of the weather, but I'm just glad I made it on time. We're cutting it pretty close there. Hey, thank you all so much for the warm reception on the latest vlog, which admittedly was a lot of fun and had a lot of people calling it the new BT. We're back. And please, friends, lower your expectations. BTE was a whole thing. They had like writers, editing, camera folks, a whole schedule for it. It was a big production, especially by the end, and I will not be able to do that. But this is what you get. Raw, vloggy, camera on my face. I barely edit these things because I quite frankly do not have time. And speaking of not having time, I don't have time to go out and get some food. So I am very lucky because this, look at all those good options. So much. There's so many offers. Spend $35, save $8. Hopefully I won't spend $35. Hopefully here's what happens. I'm going to spend like $20 on food, and then it's going to end up costing me $79 with the fees. But so I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat. I'm going to rest, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Good morning, friends. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. It's Dynamite. So let's go. Look at this. This looks and feels like Boston. I am hopeful that at some point today I will be able to eat more seafood. Let's go. So we've got some espressos backstage. So how do you do this again? Can you?
So you slot it in.
This one?
Right
Put it
just,
in.
Just lift it.
Just
No,
lift it.
you don't need to put your finger
No,
in.
you don't need to put
No,
your finger in.
Wait,
Be
hold on.
gentle.
See, it says
Okay.
unable to recognize an espresso because that
man.
was your
I
finger.
think that was your finger.
Yeah, that was not an espresso. I just throw the...
Just drop.
Just drop it in gently. Don't go straight into fingering it.
What is?
Okay.
Come on, this is
And
going
then-
on YouTube.
Okay,
People
no,
watch it.
listen.
It's been
I pressed. Wait, okay. You should probably put a.
cup. You put a large cup. They got
Yeah.
small
That's
enough.
what I did. And I pressed lungo because that filled it up.
Lungo. So
Lungo
that
filled
means
it up.
that's Italian for long.
There you go.
There we go. And it's
Keep it
brewing.
long.
Oh, by the way, while it's brewing, hello friends.
Hi, how are you?
Look who we stumbled upon.
Just stumbled, just in time.
Kissy little
Just hanging
stumble.
out.
Hello.
Freshly arrived from various parts of the United Kingdom. I mean, arguably.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
just-
oh,
that's where
arguably,
you
you're
travel from.
correct,
There's no
you're
effort to
correct,
argue.
but
That's where you
I
travel
just
from.
like to say I'm from Ireland all the time, even when I'm living in the UK. Just Ireland forever.
But you guys are here
Yes.
legally with work visas, ready to work.
Oh,
Ready to work, if you
What
know
a-
what I mean, brother.
yeah.
Light.
And you look I love that. You're all business. You've even got the
Pizzocket square.
What way have you
I
folded
don't
your
know.
Pizzocket
I don't know.
square?
I've heard there's different ways you can do it. You could just scrunch it up and just throw it in the.
You have just scrunched up your square and just put it in your pocket.
As well. We're just hanging out, by the way. Who knows what we're doing here?
Who knows what's gonna happen? Well, I don't know what's gonna happen to me either.
I mean, by the time this is out, though,
We'll
they'll
know.
know.
You guys
The
know.
people know.
We
Well,
all
maybe
know.
they might have watched it on television as it aired on TBS, TNT Saturdays, or HBO Max streaming,
Or
or they might just watch the vlog. I don't know.
Maybe they just watched
do you
the
think
vlog.
people just
I
watch
watched
the vlog and then don't watch
You know what?
All Elite Wrestling?
I would really love to know. But regardless, whether you watch or not, I hope you know Michael Oku
Hello.
He's a wonderful man.
and Amira.
Oh, I also exist. Hello. Yes.
Of course you do.
I exist somewhere in this universe. I exist with you.
Current independent wrestling standouts.
Yes.
Former
Current.
current.
2-time. I won it back.
Oh, you won it back.
Could you believe that?
2-time.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Undisputed British heavyweight champion.
Oh, I was gonna go the cruise championship.
No. Oh no, I lost that. I lost the
we-
cruise.
we-
I did lose the cruise
Yeah,
champ. I lost
a lot.
So 2-time Ref Pro undisputed cruiserweight champion, but 1-time
Heavyweight.
heavyweight.
Yeah.
You're a heavyweight now. That's true. You've been putting on some mass.
You're going to spill
Barely
this on
fits.
your white.
barely
You're
fitting.
going to spill this
Barely
on your...
fitting. Look at that.
He's a very, very big, chunky boy.
Look at that.
You can't see it underneath,
No,
but
you
I
can. It's
see it.
popping out.
I see
Yeah,
it
yeah,
all
no.
the time.
It's
It's
ripping.
a chunky,
A
wonky
unit, an
Unit.
absolute unit. Well,
boy. You're going to spill this on your white shirt.
we'll all be very much looking forward to what you do here. If you do anything, if anything happens, who knows?
They
This
know.
is AEW.
They know.
You guys know.
Full of surprises, full of mystery. You have to stay tuned to find out. Okay, we found a little corner where we can vlog. Oh no, we're still
it's
way
still
too
really
No, okay,
dark.
hold on. Let's find a better corner.
You can have my light too.
Okay, this is perfect and bright. Look at us.
Look at
We
us.
can actually see the thing that I wanted to talk about, which
Yeah.
is our t-shirt. So
Oh, dude.
You just asked to take a photo of mine, but
Yes.
yours is amazing. It's just oysters.
Just oysters. But the best part of this is it matches my camping shirt, which is like the two things I love most is oysters and camping. That's
By the
what I
way,
like to do in
so
my free time.
I don't. Please take this in the spirit in which it's intended, which is as a compliment. But you are dressed right now like a caricature of the Pacific Northwest of the United States.
I am. I like to be stereotypes. That's
Right?
why-
It's very clear.
That's why they exist.
And I am wearing my
This is the most incredible shirt.
Bush's Baked Beans shirt with the dog whose name I don't remember.
We'll call him Bush.
No, he has a name.
Is it Airbud? What if it's the same dog?
Maybe it's around the same time, but so I'm probably gonna try to link to it. But it's on Veda's YouTube channel,
Okay.
a vlog of when we went to the Bush's Baked Beans Museum.
Where is that?
It is near Dollywood
Okay.
in
so like
Tennessee. Yes, where I didn't buy this shirt. I bought a different shirt that I also love, but I then saw this one just on the internet and
Are
bought
you
it.
actually a fan of Bush's Baked Beans, or you just like their merch?
No. I think it's hilarious. I think the whole concept of it and the fact that they have a museum
Right.
where they just it's surprisingly big. They go in depth about the history of Bush's Baked Beans. We brought home 4 boxes of cans of baked beans that we never ate.
I like when companies have really good branding. Like, I don't eat a lot of fast food, but I follow like every fast food Twitter account
Yes.
because they're all great and they all play into each other. They understand humor. They're all like on top of it. Like, I got a Taco Bell tattoo once and I tagged Taco Bell and they were like, sisters love each other, because I got it with my sister. And it was just like, man, these guys, they're on top of it.
They're on top of it. But yeah, cool shirts.
Cool shirts.
Cool shirts.
Cool shirts.
Okay, let's go back to darkness. Okay, so we're back. So, Kevin.
Talk to me.
Will Ospreay tonight, he's wrestling Takeshita.
Yes, sir.
You're here, and I just want to point that out. You're here, right?
In the
You-
flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh tonight.
Safe and sound. However, Mark Briscoe is not here today. And I didn't see him. Last time I saw him was last week in Baltimore.
See, Mark might have went on a trip that he didn't tell us about. You know, he did invest in a smart portfolio, so that 100K might last him a little bit longer.
I was really hoping to know what he meant when he said, when he posted a picture of himself slicing fruit with a with a samurai sword and going, "This is what I do with my 100K."
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what he meant by diversify my portfolio, was play real life Fruit Ninja. But I just, yeah.
See, Mark, he may have said one thing and meant another. He might have been speaking in a metaphor that we're just not privy to yet. You know what I
This
mean?
is true.
So-
But, you know, just to point out, everyone's here, safe and sound.
We still got to get that. We still got to make that trip to Magic City.
Still got to go to Magic City. So, again, when does AEW go to Atlanta? Do we know? Do we have any Atlanta
We
dates?
got to get on that schedule because as soon as they go to Atlanta, we're getting a private section just for me and you.
You booked it?
Soon.
Damn.
Soon. But it's late. And I want to announce this on your vlog. I have a couple gifts for our opponents too. Because we got to get back to the community. I think of Ricochet all the time.
Yeah, that's smart.
You know, Taurus all the time. Beast Mortos, I apologize.
Yeah, different guys.
Yeah, two totally different guys. And the crew. You know, they always stay on my mind.
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought I'd just get back to the community.
I think that's smart. Yeah, some nice presents.
Right.
I think there's a lot that Ricochet could use that would help him be a better person.
Yes, 100%. You know, I was thinking maybe getting him a little wig, a little 25-inch bust down. something to help him out because he's been having a lot of issues.
Yes.
You see in the video montages, you know, a lot of people have been picking on him. So I just want to help that issue out. I'm thinking of you, Ricochet, if you see this. From the bottom of my heart.
Rico, we're thinking about you.
Always.
We're gonna get you some hair. It's all love. About to do a little meet and greet right now. Should be fun. Okay, I just want to turn on the vlog camera so I can say hello to everyone.
All right.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, everybody jump.
So the wild card match is happening in a few seconds. So I'm gonna go out there and just check out who that is because I'm super pumped for the surprise. Look at this audience.
We're back in 10.
Unbelievable.
And his opponent.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Well, alright friends. I am already back in the room. I didn't have a match on Dynamite today. All I did was film some stuff, did some backstage videos, some ID shoots, did a couple promos and stuff. But I got to watch what was honestly one of the best episodes of Dynamite. One of the best episodes, maybe the best episode of televised professional wrestling that I have ever seen. I got to go in the ring at the end of the show to celebrate after the Ops won because this Wednesday meant that we, and by we I mean AEW, are officially the longest running wrestling program on TBS of all time, which is a big milestone. And that was really the feeling backstage. It was excitement. It was, I don't even want to say like a new beginning, but a continuation. And a big point was made by a lot of people about the future coming soon and the best of what we have to offer still to come, which I'm super excited about. I have been with AEW for nearly a month now, and it has been a wild month. I feel like I have done so much in just that short time, and I have a lot of time left in AEW, and I'm super excited to see what the future brings. And speaking of the future, among some of the highlights of the night were Josh Alexander's debut. So he did, if you watch the show, you know he did some pretty bad stuff. He kind of attacked Hangman, and who knows where he goes with that. Will Ospreay and Takeshita had one of the best matches that I have ever seen in my life. Again, if you know Speedball like Bailey, you know that Will and Takeshita are two people with whom I've had many matches. Had like, I think 5 or 6 apiece. I'm not even sure anymore. It's been so much. As well as Athena and Mercedes. An absolutely incredible match that you just cannot miss. But yeah, I'm just excited. I will catch up with you guys on the next one. Dynamite is in New Orleans next Wednesday, and I will be there, and I will take you guys along with me for the ride. So thank you all so much for watching, subscribing, engaging with Speedball Mike Bailey, and across all platforms, across all social media. All right, thank you so much. Let's keep it going. See y'all next time.